You did this to you, Chad. Alright, let's get this mech repaired. Let's see, we didn't... well, never mind. We lost an actuator, but it's not the end of the world.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
Why do people like it so much? Why don't you like it, Arpia? What do you got against the Shadowhawk? I mean, it's not a stellar machine, but it's a perfectly defendable machine. It does its job. Alright, let's see. What's up next? What's up next? We got another ambush convoy where we'll probably get absolutely no loot boxes. Once again, fighting against St. Ives. I'll wait one day just so we can get the Shadowhawk back out of the shop.
Done, Commander.
Alright. I'm only gonna take this mission because of the salvage. Because it's 419. Alright. Let's see. We need to get a couple of the veterans out of here and maybe put in somebody different. Because we've been running the same lance. I need to make sure everybody's getting some experience. So, Mythion, you're out. Because you've already got 2 7s in your skills. I'm gonna put in Erst, because he hasn't had a chance to kill anything yet today. Let's see. And then, who else do we need to put in? Honestly, I think everybody else needs the experience more. You forgot the Manticore. I did, in fact, forget the Manticore. You are right. Let us do something about that. Let's see. I'm going to ditch this thing. As a matter of fact, I'm just gonna scrap it. I'm never gonna use it again. Let us, chat, let us have Manticore.
That mech you wanted is back online.
Alright, there you go. You had your meme song, chat. You had your meme song. Let me see. I don't really care about any of the rest of this stuff right now. So, let's get him the vehicle bay, because of course, we're gonna have to rebuild the Manticore. We can't just use it. We can't just use it. We have to rebuild it. I mean, this is all standard Intersphere equipment, so I think I might be able to improve it a little bit. Let's see, SRM-6 is 3 tons, LRM-10 is 5 tons. Could I put in some MRMs for the same tonnage? Because I would much rather MRMs than SRMs. Maybe an MRM-40. Unfortunately, our ability to modify is not that extensive. It has to be roughly the same heat, and yeah, weapon is too hot, should generate no more than 25 heat. It has to be roughly the same heat and roughly the same weight. Yeah, they won't even let me put the snub nose. They'll let me put the light in, but the light is just objectively worse than the regular PPC, unfortunately. So basically, unless we get, like, even if we get clan versions, I don't think we'd be able to use it because of the heat restrictions. Like, we've basically determined that other than changing out the ammo types, vehicle modification is useless. Let me see. Streak SRM versus regular SRM. I mean, I don't think there's much of an advantage there other than the fact that, like, because we got 12 heat and 12 heat. So I could put in an MRM-10 to replace the SRM-6. And then the question becomes, what do we have that can replace the LRM-10? And I feel like, honestly, I don't hate the idea of putting LRMs on the Manticore, to be honest with you. Drop the LRM to a 5. I mean, dropping the weight down to a 5 doesn't do us any good. Because the thing that you have to remember with the vehicle modification is it has not, like, it's not like it is with mech modification where it's going off the total weight. It's going off of the per slot weight and heat. So, like, if I put something else in the LRM-10 slot, it has to be something that is 5 tons or less and generates 12 heat or less. So, like, me dropping this down to a 5 doesn't then suddenly give me the ability to put in, like, an MRM-20. Because it has to be on a per slot basis. I'm just wondering, because here's what we could do, chat. Here's what we could do. I could just put in a regular inner sphere LRM-10, right? Because the LRM-10 will work just fine line of sight, if we need it to. But then what I can do is put in some special ammo for the LRM, because the MRM is just going to be MRM. Like, we can't put the FCS in there. But what we can do is put fast cam, or we could put in, say, dumbfire. So right now, the MRM shoots 4 damage per missile, times 10 missiles, right? But the dumbfire adds extra damage and less range. So this is actually just a better MRM. Because it's more accurate, it does more damage, it just has less range. Like, we basically lose the indirect fire, but we gain some damage on top of it. Why bother with dumbfire when you could put on a second MRM-10? I mean, we could. The question is, does it benefit us in any way to do that? Because we swap out the MRM for the SRM because there's significant differences between an MRM-10 and an SRM-6. However, there's not a huge amount of difference between an LRM-10 and an MRM-10 because the MRM-10 weighs less, generates less heat, but heat doesn't matter for vehicles. Like, we don't use LRMs a whole lot anyway. So if we've got a vehicle that basically has one installed, there's no disadvantage in using it. I mean, we could put in fast cam. The only thing is, we've only got enough room for 1 bin of ammo. So the other option is if we go with a different LRM setup. So we've got 3 tons and 12 heat to play with. The only thing I could do is put in an LRM-5. However, hear me out on this. See, this Wasteland's kind of already going in the same direction that I'm thinking of, which is we can do regular LRM ammo, plus we can do, like, a bin of fast cam, so that we have it if we need it, but normally we can just fire the regular LRMs, or whatever type of ammo we decide to bring. So we do this, technically we're underweight, but that doesn't matter, because then see, I could take 1 bin of regular LRM ammo for just normal shooting, and then, say, take fast cam, so that we can drop mines in the event that we need to do that. We're probably not going to use it all that much, but at least we have them. Don't forget the medium laser. Oh yeah, no. I'll definitely put the laser in. I'm just more focused on how we handle the missile loadout. I mean, it's not gonna let me do the ER medium, but I'm gonna try it. Yeah. It's gotta be just a regular medium laser. So just looking at it, again, we're losing a little bit of up-close damage. But the Manticore is pretty slow anyway, so it was probably going to be hanging in the back regardless. So again, we lose a little bit of damage potential with this, but we gain some flexibility in exchange. The question is, do we go with the augmented fast cam, or do we just go with regular fast cam? Oh, well, I guess it doesn't really matter because we don't have regular fast cam. What is the difference, though? Like, I'm trying to figure out what is it about augmented fast cam that makes it better than regular. Let's see, fast cam augmented munitions create a minefield wherever a projectile hit the ground, but do so in a larger area than normal fast cam munitions do. Deploys mines when subject to fire damage. They have sympathetic detonation. Nanomachine, son. I mean, it's only 60 shots, but I don't see us using more than 60 shots in a mission. I mean, you guys say that it has augmented IFF, but it doesn't say anything about that. It just says that it puts out a larger area. So, like, are you pulling the IFF from tabletop rules, or is that actually how they work in BTA? Because, I mean, this is it right here, and it doesn't say anything about IFF. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm still gonna avoid running through the mines regardless. Let's do it. And hope that we don't break the vehicle in the process.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Let's see. Financial reports in 23 days, which means we've got enough jet. I don't think the command center's gonna roll over. I don't think that it's gonna roll over, but maybe we just put some work in the mech bay and let it happen? Still don't have the Thumper artillery, unfortunately. Well, we have the Thumper artillery, we just weren't able to find the ammo for it. And the Thumper cannon ammo doesn't work. Let's double check the store, and then I might travel instead. Let me see. Oh, no, that's not for cannon ammo. God damn it. Yeah, it's no good. It's no good. I mean, if we're gonna travel, maybe we take the travel contract. Because we got interdiction. God damn it, why is it always ambush convoy? Good lord. Let's see. That doesn't really seem like much of a challenge. Alright, hold on, Chet. Hold on. No, I want navigation. I want navigation. I want navigation. We need to figure out where we're going. So that's the Sarna Supremacy. This is St. Ives. I'm trying to stay within St. Ives, but unfortunately their worlds are either way too easy or way too damn hard for us. Let's see, we got Word of Blake over here, we got Davian worlds, got another Capellan world, Ares is being raided by Davian. More Capellan worlds. Styx commonality. Interdiction would give us another chance to roll the dice. I mean, the problem is, like, I don't know what I'm doing that keeps us, that, like, keeps screwing us out of the loot boxes. That's the problem that I have. Let's see. 2.5 skull. Let's look for something that's 2.5 skull. Let's see what's in our vicinity that's 2.5. More stuff in Capellan space, unfortunately. But that doesn't mean we have to work for Capellans. It means we can still work against them. The only problem is we might be working for Word of Blake instead. Okay. Ernst, I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say go to Keck. But there's nothing there. It's abandoned. Like, the only thing there is the local government. Like, no active factions. I don't even know if there's gonna be any missions there. Do we really waste 12 days to fly to a planet where there may be literally nothing? Or, again, we could continue Coreward. Like, we can stay in St. Ives, or we can head Coreward. Let's see, was it here? No. I was looking at this one. So was this the planet that they wanted us to travel to? Because if so, I'd rather just take that mission so that we can get the travel expenses for free. Interdiction is... Now, it's taking us to Milos. Where the fuck is Milos? Let me see where Milos is. It's further south. And it's only a 1.5 skull planet, so I don't really think that's worth it, because even if we go there, the missions aren't really going to be worth our while, so we're probably going to end up leaving as soon as we get there. So, I think Nashur is the better pick. It's more in our difficulty range, and it's heading roughly north-ish? Or is it? No, it's also south. Fuck it, we ball. Alright, we're setting a course. Before we go... No, stop it. Stop it. Stop it! Jesus. Okay, we need to get an engineering project started. Now, the important thing to recall, chat, we've got multiple drop options. Again, 6 days. Increases our Lance A slots to 5 and increases our drop weight limit. This is only 6 days and costs us about 1 million C-bills. We could do the same thing for vehicles. So, increases the company's ability to field an additional combat vehicle, increases our vehicle slots to 4, increases our weight limit, 6 days for 300k. We could probably do both of these upgrades in transit, because it's going to take us, what, 12 days to get where we're going? Medbay? Why Medbay? Why do you want Medbay? I mean, we could do Medbay, but it's not going to be done before we get there. I'm just trying to think of what engineering upgrades could we do that will be finished before we get where we're going. And really, it's just going to be the dropship upgrades. Everything else is going to take us longer. This is going to be 15 days. This would be 20 days. Mech Bay 3 is going to be 30 days. The structure is going to be 30 days. Power is going to be 30 days. We could do some recreation upgrades, but all of those are going to also take quite a while. I mean, we could complete the library before we get there. You've been complaining about freeloaders in the medbay? I have, but at the same time, if I was really that bothered about it, I could just fire them. I'm not going to. But, like, it's mostly just me complaining in my guise as the character who is leading this company. Alright, here's what we'll do. I'll put up a poll. Hold on a second. Let's see, we can do library. We can do mech bay, which I don't think we should do, but I'll still put it up there as an option. We could do drop tonnage, or we could do med bay. Alright, Chad. You got 2 minutes. The poll is up. If you don't see it, refresh your stream. You should see it at the top of your chat box. So I'm giving you 4 options to choose from. Either we can do the library, we can do the mech bay upgrade. That is, when I say mech bay upgrade, I mean upgrade to mech bay 3. We could also do the quick upgrades for the Leopard so that we can increase the number of mechs and vehicles that we can drop. Or we can do the med bay upgrade so that our people get out of med bay a little faster. So I leave it up to you. What upgrade does the crew think is the most valuable upgrade at the moment? I mean, it definitely seems to be a slugging match between the library and the Leopard. Some people are in favor of education. Some people are in favor of more DACA. I personally am good with either. You got less than a minute left, chat. I mean, you guys say that, but at the end of the day, like, a library is a library. Playboy still has articles. Well, yeah, I don't know. Whatever the inner sphere equivalent of Playboy is. But as the poll is closing, and it looks like the drop tonnage has pulled ahead by a pretty significant margin. So, drop tonnage it is. Again, I'm good with this. We'll start with the mechs, and then we'll upgrade the vehicles as well.
Sure thing.
All in all, it's only going to cost us about a million C-bills. It'll take us roughly 12 or 13 days. So it should take us just about as long as it's going to take us to get where we're going. Let me see. So that's going to be done. That's going to be done. Black Hydra's probably not going to be out of medbay by then, but we'll figure something out.
I wrapped up that job you asked for.
Okay, the tank is ready to go. Is there anything else that we need to do? Again, for me, anytime that we're not working in the mech bay when we're traveling feels like wasted time to me. Wait a minute. Chat, what? Where is the Hunchback's hunch? You see this? Like it's put the lasers where they're supposed to be, but it's not rendering the hunch. Like the hunch is supposed to be here as well. I'm just trying to think of what would we work on right now. And I don't think that anything is in current need of a refit, honestly. I feel like everything's good. The only thing I can think is, I know some people were asking if we could put Gauss rifles on the Awesome. Maybe we do that instead of mortars, do Gauss rifles. Did we ever find any lighter Gauss rifles? Because I don't think we did. We just had the regular ones. I mean, with the endo, can I even fit that in here? I don't think I can. Like, I don't think it has the critical slots for that. I think I would have to remove, like, the torso weapons as well. Yeah, because even if we remove all the mortars and only put in the Gauss rifles instead, like that's... I mean, it's actually looking like it's possible. Because I don't need the heat bank either. Have to remove everything and downgrade the engine. I mean, I wouldn't have to downgrade the engine. Let me see. I got 5 bins of Gauss ammo. I don't need the extra heat sinks, so I mean, I'm literally removing pretty much all of the equipment from the mech, like Ernst said. But this will give me a bunch of ammo. I mean, I could throw more Gauss ammo in there. And Bob says, gotta go. Good luck. Alright, well thank you, Bob. Thanks for hanging out with us, as always. Hopefully you enjoyed your time and the free gift sub, care of the community. And hopefully we'll see you on the next stream. I mean, I don't know if this is better. I mean, if we did it, Shinigami, like, if I put them in the chest, that's just giving you Gauss tits, which is funny, but the reason that I would put them on the arms is because you get the +1 accuracy from the arms. Yeah, I mean, it feels like it's just work for the sake of doing work. Like, the Mortar Awesome is fine the way it is. It's just... like, again, I have this thing where when I'm traveling, I want to be working on something. It feels like such a waste to be in transit and not be working in the mech bay. And CVEX rolled into the chat. Good to see you, CVEX. Thanks for joining us on a Sunday. Hopefully the weekend has been treating you well so far. No Gauss tits yet. I mean, again, I don't hate the idea, but right now the awesome is fulfilling a role that we don't really have, which is artillery fire support. And I don't hate the design. It, again, like Erst says, it's mostly just me doing the work for the sake of doing work, not necessarily because we need to do it. It's fine. It's fine, chat. It'll be fine. I'll just have to get over myself. That's all it is. I'll just have to get over myself.
Hey boss, we've just
Alright,
completed
there's
those
our
upgrades.
first lance upgrade. I don't know if we're gonna... Yeah, we're probably not gonna have the time to finish the vehicle upgrade, but I'll get it underway.
Alright, I'll get the team on it right away.
Alright. We have
You arrived at our
arrived.
destination, Commander.
Might as well visit the store now that we're here. Battletech. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Oh wow, they have LBXs for battle armor as well. Good to know. I am extremely tempted by an MRM-40. However, I am not tempted by the price tag. I'm also extremely tempted by a T-Bolt 20, but again, not tempted by the price tag. Hold on, chat. We gotta see what else we got first. And the one-eyed Carl with 100 Bezos bucks. Thank you, Carl, for the Bezos bucks. And of course, I have to thank Swiftdraw for the gift sub just a little bit ago. Gifted a sub to Why Worry. Thank you, Swiftdraw, for the gifted sub. And Why Worry, welcome into the cult of bad tactical decisions. MRM-40 is worth, again, in your opinion, homing cockpit. Oh, this is so they don't get lost if they have to eject. Laser zoom array. Again, I always like to buy these because they're super useful for laser boats. I kind of... Chad, Mortar FCS. Mortar FCS, though. Targeting computer light. What is this? This is a No, I don't want that. What is this? +1 accuracy, ultra... Oh, only works on light and ultralight mechs. Okay. Eat shit and die. Does this give you, the thing that lets you... No. Okay, I wanted to see if this lets you make called shots, because if so, I would absolutely give this to Crappy in the Hollander, but it does not let you make cold shots. Do we have any thumper ammo? No, we don't. Jesus. What does a mercenary commander have to do to get a fucking thumper ammo around here? Let's see. I mean, there's not really anything else worth having. Can you get the battle suits? You can have battle armor. I just stopped using it because basically all it was doing was getting the person in the battle armor shot to shit, and then they'd spend a month or two in the med bay doing absolutely nothing. So for us, battle armor was not particularly useful. I said before, if we can get our hands on some clan elemental armor or other more useful battle armor, I'm okay with that, but right now we don't have access to anything like that. Chat wants me to buy an MRM-40. I don't think that we should buy an MRM-40. But chat wants MRM-40. So we're buying MRM-40.
New weapon systems available.
There, I did it. Now you can't say I don't do anything nice for you, chat. Let's see. Okay, we've definitely got a lot more work to do for St. Ives here. Double Trouble, a duo duel. Last night, a few of our crew members took some much-needed R&R at the local Shen Se Tian bar. Words were said, and now it looks like we're stuck in a duel with two apparent Shen Se Tian guards. Our crew aren't fighters, so maybe you could help us out. 75-ton limit on a duo duel. I'm actually okay with this, chat. Alright, let's do it. Duo duel. If we take the salvage, it's only 1 to 6. If we take the money, it's almost 1 million sea bills. Again, I know we're supposed to take salvage, but like, even if I take max salvage, it's only 1 pick. And remember, even if we get a mech out of it, we don't have any room in the med bay, or the mech bay. Like, the mech bay is full. So we have, even if we got a heavy mech, we have nowhere to put it. I've already got, like, 2 mechs in the fucking storage hold that we can't build right now because we don't have anywhere to put them. I think we take money on this one, chat. Alright, so. Let's see. It's anything up to 75 tons. So obviously the heaviest mechs that we have are... Oh, no, because the awesome is too heavy. Alright, so we can go shiny and chrome and we can go with the gladiator. 80 tons. Yeah, I know. It's always 80 fucking tons. Always 80 tons. I just don't know if this is a good combo. I guess it is, because the gladiator is definitely close range and the shiny and chrome is definitely long range. So I'm actually okay with this. I was a digital art. Now, who is it? Who was I putting in the fucking thing? Was it Mythion? I think it was Mythion. God damn it. Give me your specializations. Okay. It was Mythion and then obviously Erst in the gladiator. Could we take a tank? Negative. They lock out all the other slots. Alright. Let's hope they don't cheat too bad, because you guys are under-tonned. We'll see what they bring. Now watch, they're gonna bring some fucking goofball-ass 1 in a million mech that I really wish we could get our hands on, and we're not gonna get it. No. C-Vex is in the Ben Richards Wasteland. Now, C-Vex won the Lancelot. And I gave him the option of taking it. But he didn't want it. He wanted to stay in the Ben Richards. So he basically, he donated it as an heirloom to the fortress. And we then passed it off to Mythion because they needed a mech anyway. Yeah, I mean, Cvex has kind of inadvertently become the Erst of this playthrough, as in the insane person who runs around in a light mech no matter what we're doing. And we've built him up with a very big stealth thing, so like he's very evasive. He's very evasive, he's very good at what he does. Was curious what was up with Harebrained Scheme Battletech lead designer nowadays and ended up at some indie studio that folded this March after their Extraction MOBA didn't catch on after 4 years of early access. I mean, he rolled his dice and they came up snake eyes. It sucks, but I mean, like I said, that's what happens when you take a chance on chasing trends. Like, that's my thing is, I feel bad for the dude, right? But at the same time, I don't. Because he decided to chase a trend, and then the bottom fell out of said trend while he was chasing it, and he lost his ass. I will always advocate for a studio doing their own thing, but I don't have a lot of sympathy for people that, again, are chasing that white whale. All MOBAs that aren't League and Dota are doomed. I mean, I would agree that, like, there's some small niches, like Carl mentioned Smite is one of them, which I think is funny, because the original Smite has outlasted Smite 2, and the developers have just gone back to development for the original Smite because nobody played the sequel. But, like, it's, again, it's oversaturation of the market, where you have everybody chasing that, and it's like, everybody already either plays League or Dota, or one of the few other hangers on, right? You're not going to pull those people away from those games because they've been invested in them for years. It's the same people that keep chasing the Battle Royale thing. Like, Battle Royale is done. That ship has fucking sailed. Like, you've got PUBG and Fortnite. And maybe Apex if EA doesn't finish running it into the ground. And that's pretty much it. Like, there is no other Battle Royale because everybody that's playing Battle Royale is already so invested in one or all of those three games, they're not going to jump ship to some new game no matter what it's bringing to the table. Yeah, I think Smite 2 never actually made it out of early access. Smite 2 never made it out of early access because they just, like, it wasn't different enough from the original Smite, and they weren't making any money on it. Like, they weren't making money on Smite 2, and they were losing money on the original Smite because everybody was waiting on Smite 2. And then they finally just pulled the plug on it, and they were like, yeah, this is stupid. We're just going to go back to developing the original. Which was probably the smart thing to do. Anyway, chat. Let's start this duel.
Command interface initiated.
Okay, we've seen this arena before.
This is the place where destiny is made.
I mean, that's a line we don't often get to hear from Dagoth Erst, but I feel like it's fitting. Alright, we've made contact. What do we got? A 65 and a 40. Do we take bets on what they are? Alright.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
Let's get you in the water. And then we'll brace up. What are you gonna do? Oh, you're gonna reserve. Okay. Alright, I see you.
Orders?
Let's go ahead and we'll get up close and personal.
Roger.
And let's see, what do we get? Now, why the fuck do they still have spawn protection on the second turn? We have ourselves a Crusader and an Icarus. Let's see, the Crusader is a mix of a bunch of different shit, and the Icarus... Oh, no. The Icarus is mostly bringing a bombast laser, which could be bad news. We'll see.
Damage minimal.
Enjoy it while it lasts. 'Cause Erst is coming. Oh, he must have ace pilot, 'cause he was able to shoot and then fire. Or
Come,
fire and then
Naravar,
shoot.
friend or traitor, come.
If I remember right, that's ace pilot that lets you do that.
What a grand and intoxicating innocence.
Alright, let's do it. Take the shot.
All will be decided here, and I shall prevail.
Alright, Mythion, because you're in a laser boat, I'm gonna put you in the water, my friend.
Copy that.
Because that's gonna do you a lot more good. Let me see. If we take the shot, alright, we'll do target prediction just to make Erst a little more accurate.
Roger that.
And then we laser vomit all over the Crusader. And apparently we hit him in the head. Yeah?
Minimal damage on that hit.
Anyone else picture Erst as a giant bodybuilder that skips leg day? I mean... I don't know if you mean, like, in the sense of the character, or in the sense of real life, because speaking from experience...
There is no escape, no intervention can
having
work in this
seen
place.
pictures of him, he is a relatively average-looking guy. If we're talking about the character, then yeah, I absolutely imagine him having Popeye arms. But thank you for the 100 Bezos butts, Kajiba.
Come, Naravar, friend or traitor, come.
Alright, let's do this then, and we will continue to pound, that's what she said, on this Crusader, because honestly, I consider him the bigger threat at the moment.
All will be decided here, and I shall prevail.
And there goes the LRM ammo.
How sweet it is to be a god.
How sweet it is indeed.
Ready for orders.
Is it worth sprinting? Is it worth sprinting for one extra evasion? I don't feel like it is.
On my way.
It's not worth the loss of accuracy.
Roger.
Okay, he actually hit with that one. That hurt a little more than I thought.
Took a hard hit there.
Yeah, the bombast laser is not fucking about. The bombast laser is absolutely not fucking about.
Come, Naravar, friend or traitor, come.
Alright, I mean... I want to kick. There we go. And I'm gonna Battle Lord because I can. So we're gonna kick. Yeah, we're gonna kick. Kick and full alpha.
A noble blow indeed.
Now, my man's is significantly more durable than I thought he was gonna be. Alright, we're losing weapon systems here. That's not good.
Standing by.
We've lost, oh no, Chet. Okay, I couldn't remember if this thing had an XL engine in it. It does not, which is good, because we might have been in trouble. Alright, let's come in here from the side and give him the business. Excuse fucking you? Okay. Why the fuck did it flip us around? Oh my god. I didn't turn the wrong way, chat. You saw I had him facing this direction. Like, I had my mouse cursor down here. And yet, it has him facing the opposite fucking direction. And of course, it has to be the side that he's been getting shot in. I can't brace, unfortunately, because he's sprinted. The whole point was have him face this direction, so he's pointing the left side of the mech in this direction, so that if I'm gonna take damage, it's gonna be on the side of the mech that hasn't been hit yet. And then the game was like, actually, no, fuck you. And so now we're probably gonna lose at least the arm and possibly the mech. And I'm gonna be very, very angry if that ends up being the case. Oh, he wants to throw hands, just like Earth.
This is getting
Let's get this done.
He's out here trying to throw hands.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
So, I think what I'm gonna do, because he just moved, right? No. Shit. So he's gonna go last. Shit. I want to harass the Icarus first. Because he's already lost most of his weapon systems. He's got some SR... Like, he can still hurt Mythion. But this Bombast and the MMLs is the bigger threat, in my opinion, at the moment.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
So, I kind of want to just get in here, get in his way, and blast him in the face to try to keep his attention.
All will be decided here, and I shall prevail.
I'm hoping that will get his attention. Oh, fuck yes.
Commander?
Alright, Mythion. Out fucking standing. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do.
Commander.
I'm gonna pull you back over here to obstruct the shot from the other guy. Make sure we're actually facing the right fucking direction this time.
Moving to position.
And then I'm gonna shoot this dude in the back. Okay, that's one down. Now I'm hoping
Target neutralized.
that the rock obstructing the view will make the Icarus prioritize Earth. Okay, outstanding. That's exactly what I was hoping would happen.
Persistent, aren't you? There is no escape,
Oh,
no
you-
intervention can work in this place.
Wait, what? Excuse me?
Damn this thing.
Okay, you see what I'm talking... Oh, okay, because it was the end of turn. I was like, why the fuck did this
Come, Nerevar,
motherfucker just get
friend
to
or
go
traitor,
twice in a
come.
row? And then I realized it's because it's the end of the turn. Okay, there's no way that I can kick him. So, we're only hurt on the leg. Wait, can I kick from here? No, I can't kick from there, I can't kick from there, I can't kick from there. He doesn't currently have any stability damage. We have a weight advantage. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. I mean, we could punch, but because he doesn't have any stability damage, I think it's better to not risk it and instead just get a side shot on him. So let's, I'm gonna vigilance you so you get entrenched. And then we're gonna blast him.
All will be decided here and I shall prevail.
Engine crit. Alright, so he's hurting already.
How sweet it is to be a god.
Now, Mythion. Oh, shit. Damn. Charging might actually be worth it on this one. Because we're doing a 60 against a 40. So charging might actually be worth it. Go to the rear, shoot from the rear. I mean, I could come around from this side, maybe? Nah, we're not gonna have the shot. He's got an XL. I mean, I could try to get on this side, but I don't think we're gonna get it. I'll try it anyway. Nothing
back.
ventured, nothing gained. Let's do it.
Firing.
Oh.
Let's hit him hard.
Oh. We got him.
That hit something good. Mech
Let's see
warrior,
what he's gonna
show
do with
what
it.
you've got.
Let's see what he's gonna do with it. Okay, he engine critted us, and he's gonna get to go again. Oh, he's not gonna get to go
Come,
again.
Naravar, friend
Oh,
or
it's
traitor,
over.
come.
It's over for you. No, it's not over for you because I can't melee, son of a bitch. I'd rather shoot. Alright, let me see. What do you got? We want to get you on the left side, preferably from the rear arc. And just for funsies, we're gonna Battle Lord.
How sweet it is to be a
And
god.
somehow he persists.
Receiving you.
That's impressive. Okay, let's see. Oh, his center torso is blown out. Well, I got some bad news for you then. I got some very bad news for you. I'm gonna vigilance. And then we're gonna kick him. And then we're gonna shoot him. I have no idea how the fuck we missed on all that. That's actually impressive.
My internals are taking a beating.
Alright, Urs.
Come, Naravar,
do
friend
you
or
wanna-
traitor, come.
I don't know why, but oh, it's because the leg is damaged. I was trying to figure out why the fuck I can't kick with Urs, and then I was like, oh, it's because the leg is all fucked up. That's why. It makes more sense now.
All will be decided here and I shall prevail.
Okay, I was about to say, if that didn't do the job, I was going to be
Farewell,
very
sweet Naravar.
disappointed. Alright, there we go.
Mission successful.
That was a little scuffed, but we still won. That's what matters. Yeah. Used to be able to kick battle mechs before he took a bombast to the knee. I'm just saying, bombast lasers can hurt. As you can clearly see. And Travis roll into the chat on a Sunday/Monday morning. Saying good day, cunts. Are we slapping the clanners yet? No, not yet. We're still in St. Ives space. No clanners just yet. But we'll get there someday. We will get there someday. So we made a bunch of money. Both mechs took internal damage. We did lose a laser on the shiny and chrome. But nothing that we can't replace. And we got a piece of an Icarus for our trouble. Get that fucking case out of here. We don't use case in this company. So with the sale of the Icarus parts, I'm gonna guess that we're probably 100, or I'm sorry, 1,000,000 in the black? Roughly? Well, see, Carl, you're looking at it the wrong way. You say cases for losers that don't want to explode. I say cases for losers that plan on getting hit. You don't need case if you never take damage.